have a few holidays coming up, and what better way to practice decorating by turning each room into a different holiday. For some of the holidays I have listed, now let's spin the wheel. Thanksgiving! This is the house I'll be using, and here's a few decals listed. If you want to use a few of these seasonal decals, you can go to my Pinterest. Hey, Bills! Bro, already? It's like a moment on this house that I built. Like, look at this. Look at this.
Talented, brilliant, incredible, amazing, showstopper.
If you want to copy the layout, here's the first story and then the second story. Okay, so since the first theme was Thanksgiving, I was thinking the kitchen and dining room would be the best fit, obviously. Thanksgiving is like a fall color. I'm thinking we can stick to the fall theme, and I feel like possibly adding some wall trims, like wood wall trims, and then right here can be where the appliances and the sink can be. I feel like a rustic vibe would fit the Thanksgiving holiday pretty well. So I'm gonna put these craftsman cabinets in here along with some counters. And then obviously we're gonna need our island, because if you've been watching, I'm like an addict to my islands.
This week on My Strange Addiction.
This is kind of eating, actually. It's like goldish marble. I'm gonna have to change the wall though. And then we can have the sink like right here in the middle of the counter. I don't know which curtain I want to use. Can't decide, so we're using both. Ooh, we can make, yes, bro. Look at the gorgeous. How it's like matching with the counter. We should also add like a dishwasher. And then we're gonna need a fridge to put all the food in after Thanksgiving is over, as well as an oven. I need to take out one of these counters because I need to place a microwave. Ooh, look how that blends in. We're also going to need a stovetop. And I kind of want to incorporate this, but I don't know where, because it's Thanksgiving. Like, we need to go all out, because if we don't, then it's not gonna work. I feel like a cool like pro chef oven slash stove would go there perfectly. Does that not look good? I mean, I'm pretty sure this is like a fire hazard right here, but now we need to incorporate a lot of shelving, because I feel like having a lot of shelves with just like cookbooks and stuff on them would make sense. So like for the kitchen, we can add some condiments on the top of the shelf here, and then on this side we can add some like cookbooks. On this shelf we can add some like salt, as well as some cooking utensils, maybe some like vinegar or oil, and maybe just some more spices. Then we can just add some more utensils for cooking, because the more the better for Thanksgiving, right? We're also going to need a lot of jars. Maybe some knives can go right here in this corner. Place a fruit bowl right here on the island. Grab some knives, as well as like a spice carousel. I feel like apples need to go somewhere. We'll place the apples right. We can add some like dish racks right next to the sink, and then we can just like add some flour here, and probably like a bowl, a spoon to indicate like someone's mixing something. Maybe even a tray. We can place a tray over here next to the oven as well. I just feel like the more clutter that is in this kitchen, the better. I like a cheese grater probably, because usually during Thanksgiving it gets very messy.
Did you wash the dishes?
I thought you wanted to do that.
You were wrong.
I feel like the kitchen overall is done. We have to work on the dining room now. So the dining room, we're gonna need a large table. But what about this long table right here? I feel like that would be good. And then we can place like rustic chairs, because there needs to be a lot of seating. Okay, that looks so good actually. I don't know, Thanksgiving gives me like rustic vibes. And then we need like a long carpet of some sort. We can make this like a fall color. Ooh, that looks like fall leaves actually. We're keeping that. Ooh, this is looking really good. I want this to be a texture. I don't know what. This can be like the backsplash on this side, maybe even on this side. And then obviously I'm gonna have to place the food and everything afterward whenever I'm out of build mode. And then we'll just place this all around the table. This table is gonna be so full. I haven't even put the food on it. And I feel like adding some like frames. I forgot I literally did decals. Oh yeah, don't worry about this one. I want there to be like a little picture thing that says like fall, that's like leaned up against the wall. We're gonna like obviously need some lighting here and there. We can have like a chandelier, and then maybe like a traditional chandelier hanging in the kitchen. This is actually giving like fall. It's gonna give more fall whenever I do the food. Let's see what the next holiday is gonna be. St. Patrick! So the next holiday is St. Patrick. I'm probably going to do a St. Patrick in the garage. So we can do like a stone texture. Maybe we can do like a good like cute little backsplash. We can add like a little cupboard. We're also gonna need some frames, and maybe just like a couple of counters in here. We can place some like newspapers and stuff. But instead of like just putting a car in here, St. Patrick, it holds a lot of music. I'm thinking maybe we can do like a little stage. There's a lot of people dance and stuff, so I'm thinking we can add a nice stage, like a microphone, and then behind here can be like a speaker or something, and then we can have like drum set in this corner, and then maybe we can add guitar. We're definitely going to need some string lights, because that just sets the vibe, and usually it's like a really dim color. Ooh, in the garage can have like a little accent wall of like leaves or something, or maybe we can do this. cubes. Grab a basic cube and then put it up against the wall here. And make this like a darker color. And then we can add some like LEDs with some like sticky notes. Maybe like a couple of bean bags would fit the vibe. Okay, the next holiday is New Year's. If you go upstairs, there is another area. And I was thinking this can be like another living area, but instead of it being a living area, it's gonna be like, almost like a game room. And I have a really good vision for this one because New Year's, it's like partying, gaming with your loved ones and just getting along. So what if in this room we add a pool table? I know what you're thinking, you're crazy. Yes, I am. I'm making myself struggle. I've never built a pool table before. And comment below if you've played pool before, because I have. I'm not good at playing pool, but I was taught it because of how my family is. You guys, I did my nails last night. I haven't done my nails in a minute, and I've never played Bloxburg with a full set of nails before on my laptop. And every time when I go to turn or move, my nail keeps digging underneath the keys. It's looking good so far. I mean, it's levitating right now.
What the hell?
I'm probably just gonna add basic cubes underneath this. This is probably gonna look so uneven, but oh my gosh, this looks so uneven. See, there's pool balls, so we're gonna use these spheres and shrink them down. Now, if you don't know how to set up a pool table with balls, you kind of set it up in like a triangular. Why is this being actually so dumb right now? I haven't played pool in a minute, so I kind of forgot, but speaking of setting up, there's also like a molding that like goes around pool balls. Oh my gosh, this is horrible. This is the best I could do. Okay, now we need the pool sticks. So I'm just gonna take structural rod, and this is the pool sticks. And then we can add cabinet. I'll be on this side. I couldn't find any like silver balloons, unfortunately, so I had to do gold, which is okay because a lot of people usually do gold. Okay, what is this? Maybe add some like curtains in here and then maybe some like string lights. Okay, well, since I can't find any balloons because I'm stupid, I'm just gonna make my own balloons. I just got a great idea.
I have an idea!
What if we add like an area that people can like take photos and stuff? Like, you know those like balloon things that curves that way? Yeah, what if we add that? This, bro, oh my gosh. Wait, let me cook.
Hold up. Let him
Oh my gosh, bro, does that not look like balloon? This foil color is eating. I don't know if you'll be able to see it with the black. I'm gonna do it anyways, because I like wasting money.
First off, who are you?
Then maybe we can add like a camera. Oh, I was bro, we're gonna need a clock. Am I stupid? We're gonna need a freaking clock in here somewhere. Like, do the countdown. Oh my gosh, we got a freaking confetti canyon. Yes, bro. Needing this. Yes, bro, we need a disco ball. But what we do need is like a speaker or like a boombox or something. What is this? Yes, we need this. We're gonna need some lounge chair. We can just place some like right next to the speaker. Oh, they have balloons. Oh my gosh, they have balloons here. Bro, it's coming out of the house. I think the New Year's room is done. Let's see what next holiday is gonna be. Valentine's Day. I'm thinking it could be one of the bedrooms. Oh my gosh, this room is gonna look so freaking cute. I know it is. Maybe we can add some wall trim. The back here to be like the taller wall trims. Then we can add these like heart string lights. I think we need to add a carpet. So I'm thinking like right here we can add this carpet and then place another carpet and then size this to being huge. But I want this area right here to be like a nook area. As for the bed, ooh, I haven't used this glamorous bed before, so I'm gonna use this glamorous bed. Obviously we're gonna need a blanket. We're gonna need a lot of blankets, and I do have some stuff from the Valentine update, so I'm gonna place these here. And now we're gonna need some pillows. Oh wow, this is giving come to papa. We can add like some shelves right here in this corner. We're definitely going to need some frames here and there because of obviously it's Valentine's. We're definitely going to need a mirror. Ooh, what if we place like a vanity right here? Custom vanity. Then make this like a marble color. And we can use this chair. And we can just add a whole bunch of just makeup products. We need this. What is this? We need this somewhere. Okay, I think the heart Valentine bedroom is done. Let's see what the next holiday is gonna be. Christmas! Finally, I was hoping it'd be Christmas anytime soon.
Coming to town! my God!
I was gonna do it in the living room, obviously. Like, we'll do like white walls probably, and we're definitely going to need a chimney. We'll just use an elegant fireplace. We'll use like a rectangular fireplace. I feel like that's a good fit. And then we're going to need obviously a TV and then like a couch. I need this to be scooted over a little bit because that's where I'm gonna kind of like place the tree. Because I'm going to place a transparent cube and then resize it. Okay, that's actually perfect. And then obviously we're gonna need some gifts. And then for the fireplace, definitely going to need whatever this thing is called. And we can add like a deer. Then we can add the stocking. I'm gonna need to add some basic cubes to the couch here because I'm gonna add these pillows. And then we're definitely going to need a blanket. We can add some like string light. Look how luminous that looks. And we're definitely going to need a bookshelf as well as like a long carpet. We can add like some basic cubes, like some more like Christmas decals. On the inside here, we can add like a wreath. Then we can have like a little welcome snowman. Let's see what the next holiday is gonna be. Halloween! I feel like the whole downstairs is done, so all we have is the upstairs, and I've already done one of the rooms. We have to do this other room. I was thinking I want this to be very creepy. We can make this room black, and we can put the bed in this corner right here, and we can add like a little monster toy on top of here. The confetti does not make
You don't scare me.
we can add just like a carpet right here in the middle. Oh yes, this like garden reel. Like we can pretend this is like a Jack in the Box, you know, like some more like toy boxes. Then we have this like creepy looking cupboard. We're definitely gonna need some curtains and a nightstand. Then we can add like books along this wall, maybe even like this with like a lamp on it, and probably some desk organizers. This is gonna look creepy when I put a decal on, I promise. I think the bedroom's done, and the last theme was Easter, so we're going to do the bathroom Easter style. So I'm thinking this Easter styled bathroom can be like a lot of pastel colors, mainly like blue and pink probably, or maybe just blue because I love the color blue. Okay, so for the bathtub, I feel like this type of bathtub would fit very well in here for some reason. And then we can just add like a washer and dryer right next to it. And then for the counter, we can place this counter right here, and then place an elegant sink in that. We can use this mirror. We'll just use a regular toilet and then put it right here. And since it is next to the window, we can add some curtains for privacy. Maybe we can add some wall trims as well, like a little carpet. Maybe we can have a toiletry bag right here in the corner. So to incorporate some of the Easter love, we're gonna place a few picture frames. I feel like grabbing a basket, I feel like we can make our own little like Easter eggs by resizing the sphere and turning it into like Easter colors. Oh my gosh, see, look, it looks like Easter eggs. What are these Easter eggs, bro? And then we can add like some eggs, just like hide them here and there. These Easter eggs are kind of lumpy, I'm not gonna lie.
What do you mean by that?
The rooms are finally completed, so let's take a tour. Here's the exterior of the house. Honestly, it seems like a regular old suburban house, but when you walk in, you'll enter the living room, which is Christmas themed, of course. We have our Christmas trees, our Christmas presents, stockings, our fireplace, some Christmas pillows, and other Christmas decor. I love how the Christmas lights brings it all together. Then if you keep going, you'll enter the kitchen, which is Thanksgiving themed room. And here's the feast that Thanksgiving would pretty much have. Of course, I don't know about y'all, but at my Thanksgivings, the main course will be on the table, and then the desserts and sides would be on a different table. I think it came out pretty nice. It fit the aesthetic pretty well. And then through this door is the garage, which is the St. Patrick's themed garage. I think it came out pretty good, especially the string lights really put it all together, give off that exciting vibe. Then if you head your way upstairs, you'll enter the second living space, which is the gaming area, which is also the New Year's Eve area. I'm gonna be honest, this is probably my favorite room out of the whole house. Then if you go through this room, this is the Valentine's Day room. It has a vanity, some heart balloons, and other heart related things for Valentine's Day. Then if you go through this door, which is the ensuite, this is the Easter bathroom. Obviously there's eggs hidden in each corner of the bathroom. It's very minimalistic, but I love the color scheme. It came out really nice. And if you go through the bathroom, you'll enter the Halloween room. This is where the Halloween themed room is. Our jack-o'-lantern, our ghost pillows, and the Jack in the Box. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Boxel out.